Welcome back and welcome to the second and final day of the Oxford Africa Business Forum 2021, past, present, and future.
Gina, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. Sanjida, a new necklace?
Yes, it is. Thank you so much for noticing. This one is made by local artisans from Kenya.
Okay.
We're really excited to be here today. What a great forum it's been so far.
Yep.
Yesterday, we had amazing speakers discussing critical themes along the lines of policy, governance, and sustainable development goals. Today, we look forward to the theme of building the future with the levers of entrepreneurship, capital in Africa, and the evolving ecosystem.
Yeah, and Africa is on the move. And today's sessions will focus on the future of Africa with entrepreneurship, media, entertainment, and capital markets as levers for economic growth. According to the African Development Bank, about 22% of Africa's working age start businesses, and Africa has one of the highest entrepreneurship rates in the world. It also has the highest proportion of adults in the world starting or running businesses. However, in 2020, economic activity slowed down from the impact of COVID-19, decimating businesses and even industries along the way.
We recognize the impact of the pandemic and the challenging times ahead as nations work to recover and build back better. However, without appropriate safeguards, we could witness 39 million Africans falling into poverty by the end of 2021. The gains in fighting poverty might be erased by the lingering effects of the pandemic. That said, with the easing of COVID-related restrictions, resumption of tourism, real GDP in Africa is projected to grow by 3.4%.
And home to a population of more than 1 billion people, with about 50% being under 25 years old by 2050, the potential for Africa from a combination of human capital and technology innovation present new and exciting opportunities, the emergence of the African dream. The further growth of the private sector and the continent's entrepreneurial spirit, Africa's growth potential could lift hundreds of thousands of families out of poverty, extend the safety line, and break down barriers. We can't allow the pandemic to erode much celebrated success to date, and the conversation needs to change. With the potential for entrepreneurship and technology as a lever for economic recovery post-COVID.
The prospects presented through entrepreneurship should help lead Africa to prosperity, but fully unlocking this potential is still a distant hope. Recognizing entrepreneurship as the growth path for the continent, our speakers will focus on the entrepreneurial spirit and opportunity to scale impact across Africa, leading to jobs, growth, trade, higher levels of income, and much, much more.
Exactly, and we're moving from the conversations of fragility and wars and into one of innovation and technology, harnessing and leveraging tech in our daily lives and businesses. Entrepreneurship and the rise of new industries from fintech to fashion and so much more is what we'll see in driving Africa. The potential for job creation and the demands are still far apart. We'll explore to what extent entrepreneurship is a path for innovation or survival and the potential to unlock value in Africa's economy. So who are the people we're speaking with today, Sanjida?
Today, we'll speak with leading investment professionals like Ms. Arima Ote, Executive in Residence at the Said Business School and former Treasurer for the World Bank, hearing from her rich experience on the importance of efficient capital markets and democratizing access to wealth and economic prosperity.
And also speaking of operators and entrepreneurs from one of the latest African unicorns, EAG Flutterwave. Flutterwave has been on the forefront leveraging tech to transform payments in Africa, changing the way money moves and how it is received. We'll discuss the rise of fintech in Africa and how to empower entrepreneurs and unlock Africa's value to the world.
It's an extraordinary time in Africa. We explore its evolving capital ecosystem, including approaches to local funding. Investment is critical to fostering the entrepreneurial ecosystem in Africa. We explore ways to finance startups and growth stage companies on the continent. Even with the birth of Africa's newest unicorn, there's still a wide gap for local capital, including early stage investment opportunities, and exploring the potential for more exits in the ecosystem. During the session, we'll receive unique insights from leading capital providers and investors that empower Africa's entrepreneurs to build global businesses.
And Sanjida, the world needs Africa's creativity, and it's time for that creativity to get the global political acclaim that it deserves. Also, we'll be speaking all things media and entertainment. We'll hear from media mogul Mo Abudu, Pearl Tusi, Queen Sono, and Kemi Adetiba on the business of creating and owning the African narrative, exploring the rise and importance of stories from the continent and by the continent, and using the power of creativity to unlock economic value.
In a drastically changing world, Africa is poised to be the next growth frontier. We can't afford to lose another lost decade. The next billion users will emerge from the continent. According to the World Bank, by 2050, 1 out of every 5 people will be African. From climate change to tackling the COVID-19 crisis, there are new opportunities at play from Africa for the world.
Yeah, and the continent is moving from consistent political conflict and into one of creating better climate for business growth and improving macroeconomic conditions. The African dream is alive and strong. The day promises to be filled with value-packed sessions with creative discussions in critical themes around Africa's future. We facilitate these discussions with industry professionals, operators, and leaders sharing their perspectives and insights.
Our aspiration is for business leaders, students, attendees around the world, from Tanzania to Zimbabwe, to deepen ties, get critical insights from the sessions, and use that to advance their communities and create a new beginning for Africa. On behalf of the Oxford Africa Alliance and Oxford Africa Business Forum, we welcome you once again to day 2. Enjoy the sessions. Thank you.
Thank you.